got beginner's luck. They told me.
Okay, you fans of the great Raymond Chandler, I'm in Santa Monica, or what Raymond Chandler would have called Bay City. Nobody really knows why he called it Bay City, but I know that back then it was very corrupt, so he probably didn't want to sanctify it with its proper name, Santa Monica. I'm over here at 449 San Vicente Boulevard, between Ocean Boulevard that way, south towards the Pacific Ocean, and then 7th Street that way north. Okay, where I'm gonna take you, fans of the great master of simile, is I'm gonna take you to where he lived in October of 1940. He had already published The Big Sleep, and I guess in this apartment is where they published Farewell My Lovely. Those wonderful characters, Moose Malloy, Velma. Well, we never catch a glimpse of Velma, but it's so hilariously funny when he meets Moose Malloy in the beginning, Philip Marlowe. And he goes into that bar and he wipes it out, and then of course Lieutenant Nolte and that wonderful young lady Anne Riordan. Okay, I'm gonna take you to 449. I thought I was going to be unlucky because it's an apartment building, and I said, okay, wow, they don't put the address, but it turns out that that's the address of there's 3 apartments, and he lived all the way in the back. And it kind of makes sense, because if you remember the character from The Long Goodbye, Harlan Potter, he didn't like publicity, he didn't like being public, so it makes sense that being the big published author, up until 1940 he would probably live very, very discreet in this apartment. And it's all the way to the back, and I already checked it out, and unfortunately there's people there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk opposite to the apartment and take a good shot, so hopefully nobody will come out. There's a bunch of maybe a few dog walkers and people getting home. And from here, he lived here until 1941. Of course, the war was already raging in Europe. October 1940, Germany would have already invaded France. Okay, let's go. And this is San Vicente Boulevard in the corrupt Bay City that pops up among a lot of his novels and short stories. And thankfully the buildings here are pretty original, and it's built in that 1930s modern style, the apartment where he lived. So hopefully, let's hope. I'm gonna be a little quiet, and I'll zoom in. I'll take a shot of the address. Here's the building for you Raymond Chandler fans / Philip Marlowe fans. Typical building that Philip Marlowe would have come to visit a friend in, among the many books where he was the character. And here it is, 449. Okay, I could have just seen Raymond living here, like the proverbial or fictional Harlan Potter from The Long Goodbye. So I'm gonna go in this way, and I'm gonna walk. Thankfully it's pretty original, and I could just see Raymond Chandler living here. Too bad Cissy had so many problems with her asthma. They were very peripatetic, and thankfully it's a really hot day. Mostly all the people are inside. He lived in the back. He was already a famous author, and why he lived here in this little place I'll never understand, but here it is. This is where he lived. Okay. Or maybe he lived in the back over there. Here's 449 too. So okay, well, this is where the great author, the savant of similes, lived in October of 1940. Okay, great. It would have been amazing going back in time and running into the master himself. Okay, let's go. I think they're coming out. They heard me. All right, let's go. It's original. Thankfully, they haven't torn it down. And this part of Santa Monica looks just like the hard-boiled scenes in all of Raymond's great, fantastic short stories and books. Okay, well, here it is, 4:49 for you fans of Raymond Chandler all over the world. And he lived here in 1940 according to the city directory. Okay, thanks to the internet, it would have been pretty difficult to find all that information without having to go to downtown Los Angeles and look up old city directories. Okay, well, we did it. Let's move on. He moved from here to Pacific Palisades. And I'm gonna take you fans now. He would have probably, in this apartment that I just left, he probably would have been working on the high window. That great Elizabeth Bright Murdoch and that Brasher doubloon. Man, that was great. Anyway, the Coen brothers, the producer and director brothers, they got very, very inspired by The Big Sleep, and they did a goof movie, and they decided to name it The Big Lebowski in honor of the great master of seething, dripping simile. Okay, well, that building there, I guess you could call it like 1930s modern architecture. Okay, except for that school, that's like, you can tell that's like brand new, built in the style on this street, San Vicente. Okay, well, I'm gonna take you fans now to where he lived in Pacific Palisades. And he only lived there for a short time. Like I was gonna say, Cissy had asthma problems. So when the air would get either hot or cold, he was constantly moving. Okay, let's go, and thank you, and please subscribe to my channel. And long live the great Raymond Chandler, the master of simile. Okay, thank you.